So I want to say two things. One is I'm extremely proud of you, even if it's something you did in your seat, for having the courage to forgive. It feels very unfair, and it is. And it's going to feel like suffering too, but I'm super proud of you for the courage that it takes to say, I'm going to get in that stream of healing. I also want to say, if it's helpful to you as another step in dropping the F-bomb, one of the most powerful things the first time we did a series called this with some different and some same material 7 years ago, and then 4 years ago, people sent me their stories. I asked them, hey, if it's helpful for you to send your story to someone and to kind of process it, to process your thoughts, and that's a way to kind of say, this was evil, and I'm acknowledging the hurt and the pain. When I received those stories from people at Momentum back in the day when it was Cinemark and Valley View was our church home, I remember after reading those stories during that series feeling like I love this church even more. Like, these are my people. And knowing the backstories of the ways that people have been hurt in their childhood or in their marriages or at their workplace because of the color of their skin, I was like, man, I love these people. And so if that's something that would be helpful for you, and it doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to sell it, I would always ask your permission. Sell it, not sell it, preach it. I might sell it, if it's real good and get a book deal, okay? But, I would always ask permission before I would ever share something in a sermon, so you don't have to worry Dan's going to go public with this or anything like that. But send me your story, if that's helpful, to talk about how you are forgiving, because it certainly makes me know your story and helps me to even love you more by knowing that story. So thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for getting out of your seat, which doesn't get to happen enough in church. But thanks for, except for when you forgot communion in the back of the room. But thanks for getting out of your seat to do this. I'm going to turn it over to Dewana, and she's going to come up and lead us in communion. You can have a seat.